So these are one of the best devices from 2016, and they are still, up until this day, very hard to compare. Hello world, my name is Jose and this is another episode of Tech Battles where I not only review but I also compare the best devices out there just for you. So one of these phones is about to get updated really soon and I'll be sure to compare the S8 against this and last year's flagship devices. If you have your heart settled on the Pixel or you just don't want to wait for the S8, well this video is for you. Or you can watch it just for fun, who knows. So don't forget to vote, subscribe, comment, like, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. So let's compare these two devices. Go. First up is the design. So the Samsung S7 has a glass body with aluminum accents on the sides. At the bottom, you will find the fingerprint sensor with touch-sensitive control keys. And the phone is 5.6 inches tall, 2.7 inches wide, and has a thickness of 0.31 inches. It is also worth mentioning that right next to the camera, there is a heart rate sensor that you can use at any time. And as you know, here you have a IP68 certified construction, making the phone water and dust resistant. On the other hand, the Pixel has a aluminum construction with glass accents on the top portion of the back. The fingerprint sensor is conveniently located on the back, which could also be used to pull out notifications and other actions. In terms of dimensions, the Pixel is 5.6 inches tall, 2.7 inches wide, and has a thickness of 0.34 inches, coming at just 5.4 ounces. Here you have an IP53 construction instead, making the phone splash and dust resistant only. Now, next up is the display. On the Samsung, you will find a 5.1-inch display with a resolution of 1440 by 2560. Here you have a Super AMOLED display with 576 pixels per square inch that is protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass 4. The Pixel has a 5-inch display with a resolution of 1080 by 1920. The pixel density here comes at 441 pixels per square inch, rocking the FHD AMOLED display, and it is all protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass 4 as well. Now, when it comes to the camera, these are two of the best ones you can find out there on a smartphone. The Samsung has a 12 megapixel camera on the back with a single LED flash. Up front, you will find a 5 megapixel camera with high dynamic range mode for your selfies. The Pixel has a 12.3 megapixel camera with one of the best image stabilization features I've seen so far. And up front, you will find an 8 megapixel camera for your selfies. Now, when it comes to the hardware, the S7 is powered by the Snapdragon 820, a quad-core processor clocking in at 2200 MHz. The display is powered by the Adreno 530, and when it comes to the memory, you have 4GB of RAM, 32GB of onboard storage, expandable with the micro SD card. Oh, how nice. The Google Pixel is powered by the Snapdragon 821, a quad-core processor clocking in at 2150 MHz. Here you have 4GB of RAM, and when it comes to internal storage, there are two options available. It's either 32 or 128GB of non-expandable storage, but Google is promising unlimited cloud storage and full quality for your images and videos. Now, for our last segment, let's compare the battery. The Samsung S7 has a 3000 mAh battery that, as you know, does support that convenient wireless charging feature. The Google Pixel has a slightly smaller battery, coming at 2,700 milliamp hours, and unfortunately, it does not support wireless charging. Well, that's too bad. Alright, my friends, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode of Tech Battles. And until then, well, enjoy.